Welcome to Comment Cocktails. I am your host, Derrick Schommer. That's Ian Andrews, and this is a beer review.
Yes, 2 beers from Flying Dog.
Flying Dog beer reviews.
Flying Dog. We got Fever Dream, which is a Mango Habanero IPA.
So these are both very unique
Yes.
beers.
And we have from the Heat series an Oat Chipotle Ale.
That's not from the Heat series? Oh, that's from the... Is that it?
It doesn't say Heat series.
Oh, they actually have a series on that.
Yeah. And so the Mango Habanero IPA is a 7% alcohol.
Ooh.
And a 6.2 on the
So you get the heat
Chipotle.
and you get the alcohol. Flying Dog rarely has a product that doesn't have lots of potency to it. How do you open the second one out? So that only works for one.
Yeah. Well, I could probably do the other one.
Yeah, let's not do that. Oh God. Oh yeah, suck off the creamy head.
I just don't want to risk chipping the glass.
Yeah, that would be.
So let's not do that.
Yeah, I once.
I can tell you as a preview that this is kind of interesting.
From the suds.
From the sucking of the
Oh,
head.
because you suck the head off.
From sucking head, I can tell you this is a interesting beer.
No, at one point I thought it would be cool. We were tailgating someplace. I didn't have a beer opener, so I looked for one. I thought the hook on the car door would be good.
That reminds me of
right
the
off.
Chili Peppers concert that we went to.
That was the same
Chili
one.
Peppers and the Foo Fighters. Yeah,
That was
we're
probably when I
tailgating
did
at
that.
Greatwoods. I
And
think
we
that's
broke
when,
it in half, and I broke it right.
Was
down
that
the-
Corona bottle or something?
Yeah, it was something.
Their sand bottle.
Yeah.
Heads up, Jen.
She didn't even move.
I know she knows I got terrible aim, but I got a second one, so.
Oh wow.
Heads up, Jen.
Hurt if it hit me.
Can I get your leg?
These are completely different.
That didn't.
They are. Well, one's the.
It's the black and white.
Yeah. So let's
Good
start with the heavier alcohol content, but the lighter beer.
We'll do that.
Since
It
I already
doesn't
got that
seem like it's gonna be that light of a beer, but we'll go with that one.
lighter color. Oh, mango.
You really? I love how you're surprised that there's mango in there when it's on the fucking bottle.
And I already had some.
It's
Well,
true.
that's tasty.
There's two reasons
But
why.
you can actually taste the mango.
Does it taste like there's fruit in your beer though?
My beer?
In your beer, like no. Fruit in your beer.
No, it doesn't taste like a. It's not fruity like a Magic Hat Number 9 or one of those fruit
Yeah.
beers. It just has a.
Oh, it's very subtle.
It's subtle, yeah.
I
But
don't
knowing
even
it's
get mango.
there, you can taste it, which
No,
is
I
kind of
can't.
cool.
Hold on, let me try it.
That's kind of cool. It's different, right? I don't get the. Does it say habanero? I don't get the habanero.
I
out
get
of it.
hops.
Oh, it's an IPA, so yeah, you can get hoppiness out of that.
Yeah, for being a habanero, there is a little bit of a back end burn that you might think is alcohol, but I think is heat. But
Okay,
it's not
yeah.
like.
I was attributing that to like the hoppy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
Maybe the hops and the habanero go really well together because of that.
it does have. But the thing is, it's a lingering, not annoying, but you feel like that, like not a scratchiness, but there's
Just a
something
little
back
bit of
there.
burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is just weird when you're drinking a beer,
Like
but not what I thought it was going to be, which is like
it's like
a hot
STDs
fire.
for your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bless you, Jen. She's got a nose STD.
Yes.
That is not what I expected. That tastes like a real beer. Like
Yeah.
when you add fruit and peppers, especially heat, I was thinking it was going to be kind of savory.
Yeah. But it's not. It's
No,
it's
like
still sweet.
It's a hopped, a big hopped IPA that isn't over hopped.
And it's not under malted because you do still get the sweet.
You do, and this is bordering Derrick's hop tolerance. I don't know. They don't put the IBUs on here.
No, most
You can go to like
you can probably go look it
Beer
up.
Advocate. Usually has the IBUs.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tolerate a lot of hops. Tolerate meaning I would drink one, but they drink slow.
You wouldn't
I drink
like it,
very
though.
slow. No, I wouldn't order another one.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll order over hop beer just to experience it.
Yeah.
But it's
and
very
something like
tough.
this you want to try just because it's like
Yeah, I mean
mango habanero.
Mango habanero.
What the fuck?
I don't get a lot of. I actually enjoy this more than I thought because I thought it was gonna be mangoey.
I kind of like the little burn too, like that I thought was hops that lingers longer than the hop
It
bitterness.
still lingers, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool. It's not awful.
There's not a lot. Yeah, you know what? Like mid burp, you get the
Mid-burp?
mango. Like mid burp, like when you're about to right there. Right before that, you get a little bit of a mango flavor. After you burp, I'm guessing you don't. But you just keep
not getting
doing
it.
No. All right, that's just fucked up. All right, I'm gonna start with this one
Yeah,
then.
you started it. buddy.
This looks like a not anymore. I was gonna say it looks like a stout, but then you hold it to light and it's got that
Yeah, it's too
red.
dark.
It's like a red.
Oat
red ale.
Chipotle. There was a beer I really like. What was it? Dogfish Head. It's like a chicory stout. Do you ever have the chicory stout? That's what I was thinking of when I read that, but I know it's not. In my mouth, okay. Smoky.
Yeah.
Smoky.
Yeah. It's like a mezcal beer.
Yeah.
Almost like a wood, like a fire, like the smell like your clothes are when you...
When you come away from a fire?
Yeah, but like a day later when you've really kind of neutralized, you're probably taking a shower and you're like, oh, what's that shirt on my table? You put
it on and you're like, holy shit, I smell smoke.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I wore this last night. This is post-shirt, after-shower smell.
Or when you're in the shower. Well, you don't have a lot of hair.
I don't have hair.
When my hair gets wet, the whole shower smells like campfire smoke.
Oh, yeah.
I
get that because I have a hairy chest.
That can't be true. You wash your hair on your chest?
Look at the way the bubbles are going. It's like the paisley pattern.
It is.
You see that?
It is very paisley.
It's like moving. It's a trance.
Oh, it's very carbonated. I can see it down here now.
Yeah. That's really, but it's not like the bad smoky smell. It's like a good wood fire smell.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Smoked beer is kind of like a very hard thing to find. What is that? I can't remember what it is in a Rauchbier in Germany.
Yep.
Very hard to find like a smoked beer.
It's its own category of beer, though, from what I remember. Rauchbier is its own category,
And
just like an alt beer or something like that.
Yeah. But Rauch it just means smoke. It doesn't. It sounds fancy when you don't know what it means, and then you're like, I love a good Rauch beer. Yeah. Like, oh well, that just means you love a good smoke beer. Yeah.
So like smoke a drink. This has like
that's barbecue, dude. Like that is like sitting. This is like for the person barbecuing.
This seems to have more of a full mouth burn.
Mole.
Like Chipotle.
Yeah, it's got like the mole bitters type of burn.
Yeah.
Like
this one's kind of in the back of your throat and just kind of lingers, but this one's like all in your mouth, so it's like you're not missing any part of your taste buds.
Right. But it's not too spicy.
No.
Now, I don't think 5 years ago you would have saw this combo of beers, but this is like the year, last year, the end of it is the spicy year, right? Everything's going to be spicy.
I think we talked about that before. I know I've read it before, like what the coming trends are.
And these guys are like, trends!
Spice! Everyone wants spice.
I mean, Flying Dog is on the trend, like that's their thing. Like,
well, they have the ability, like these smaller batch breweries, the great thing is they have a smaller turnover of their batches than like a Budweiser or a Sam Adams even. Right. So they can experiment more and they can put stuff out there without as much.
Well, the big difference being is that people look at Sam Adams and go, oh, I love a good microbrew. Sam Adams is not a microbrew. They build themselves as a microbrew. They're fucking huge.
I believe the definition of microbrew changed as Sam Adams grew. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like the official government definition.
I don't even know if there's a government definition.
There was, yeah.
For microbrew or for mass brew?
Microbrew, because I think a micro.
Oh, from a legal standpoint.
From a legal perspective, I think they're a micro distiller if they produce less than 2 million gallons or something like that. Whatever it is, but that's grown as Sam Adams has grown. I read that somewhere.
I've also heard that
I can't cite anything, so I don't know if that's exactly true.
I can't cite anything either, but I've heard that the organic label that Budweiser uses has changed how organic is defined, so that the label can continue to keep pace. So sometimes, if you're large enough and have enough money, you can change.
Can influence law.
Yeah, you can influence the law so that you don't have to change your label.
Interesting.
Yeah. Or
I never would have guessed in America that was the case.
This is true. This is the type of not too many. Actually, it's really not that bad. I mean, I could drink a few of them, but I would like. It is heavy. You would die. Yeah. But you could drink a couple of these while barbecuing. Like you're the guy that sits back.
You're not gonna pound them and have like lawnmower beers.
That's not a lawnmower. Well, it's a one lawnmower beer.
Yeah.
Then you're dead.
Well, I'm dead. I could have a couple of these before it hurts, but.
I know. It depends on what time. When are you doing it before or after lawn mowing?
Right. Well, during.
Right. So that's the problem. You're dead. You fall off like, Derrick, he chopped up on a lawnmower. I thought the thing shuts off. He did some crazy stuff. He fell down the hill. He was crushed by it.
He got his foot chopped off for a lawnmower.
Yeah, I've seen her throw lawnmowers down the hill.
I kicked a lawnmower and had to go to the hospital.
She didn't do that. She just threw it down the hill. Like over there.
I can see that. She's got a mean temper. I've seen her whack you in the head.
Dude, those crazy freaking those lawnmowers that are really easy to use, the landscaping lawnmowers.
Oh, yeah.
They're easy on flat. Yeah. But when you're trying to navigate our yard, it once it starts going down, it's just let go. Because you ain't gonna recover that shit. Last thing you need to do is try to recover a propelling object that's got blades flying all over the place. You don't want to do that. I like this beer better.
I kind of like this one better. Either of these, I think they're like too heavy, like alcohol content and very heavy flavor-wise to just sit. You're not going to sit and pound these. I wouldn't anyway.
But you are the type of guy that can sit and pound beers.
I can.
I don't. So I could drink these all night long because it would take.
Because it would be like 3 of them for you. over the course of a night?
Probably 4.
Okay.
I could probably, maybe even 5 if it was a long
So I'm in the right order of magnitude, is what you're saying.
Oh yeah, like I will nurse a beer like this while people have gone through 2 or 3 Budweisers.
It's really cold though. I don't want the beer to warm up.
Then just.
I mean, I know warm brings out the flavor and everything. And if I'm doing a tasting, yes.
I've never noticed.
But if I'm drinking a lot of beer, it's like it's gotta be cold.
I've never. Maybe I drink it before it gets to the not good temperature. I don't know. It's never bothered me. Good beer, but it is higher on flavor, higher on alcohol content, which is typical for Flying Dog. But the way they presented it, by keeping it super authentic to beer, like cranberry, a lot of the like alembic and some beers that they throw like fruitiness into, don't care for. These ones, for some reason, I don't get that type of.
I like it Framboise and alembic though; those are good to me.
But that's I'm in a different zone.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking beer.
Yeah.
I'm drinking something completely different. Yeah, it's like drinking meat. It's not the same thing. This tastes to me like beer. Like this is beer. This one's
with
more subtle.
Yeah,
I like the subtleties. I like how they present it. It's balanced well, and it doesn't have.
Agreed.
It's too weird in any one direction,
I think
which is scary when you look at the name.
These are cool offerings from Flying Dog. So,
yeah.
A company that does cool stuff. A couple more cool.
So I would check it out. I would go if you like Ian's palate. Go buy yourself the Mango Habanero. If you like Derrick's palate, you're gonna go with the smoked Chipotle Oak Chipotle Ale from the Heat series, huh?
Yeah.
Oak. I love oak. That could be it too. I love oak.
You do.
All right. Now let's not sound like wood, because that's gay.
Oh, you love wood.
No. All right, we're done. Teach you how to drink. It's just like ice sculpturing, but more fun because you get to break stuff. Worst case, if it doesn't come out right or you break one oddly, then just